guys? It is the Wham Man, Whammy himself, here on Whammy's World. First time doing a college football Dynasty series. This is actually the first time we've done a full series that's not been a online league, doing some videos here and there. So we're glad to be here, and we are ready to go. Whammy the Champ. It's going to be coming at you with a 4-2-5 defense and the spread offense. Alma mater of Arkansas State. We're going to have that pipeline sitting up in North Texas, and we're going to look over this UTEP team, and they have not been good in a long time. Back 2005, they probably their best record in a long time, and then they went on a long run of abysmal years. No winning records again until 2014, and I believe that is their last winning record that they have had. 2014. Matter of fact, you know what else was that year? College football. And then look at there, we get to 2021. They have one more winning record. So 3 winning records over the last 20 plus years. This team is abysmal. They just fired a 6-year head coach, Dana Dimmel, and that's where we're going to be taking over. Coming off that 3-9 season last year. Going to be looking at a few key battles here on this episode. Keep tuned, and we're going to have some position battles. So we're going to open up the regular season on the road against Nebraska. It's going to be a tough task to walk into Memorial Stadium in Lincoln and pull off an upset. But, you know, this team's got a shot to do it. We'll give it our best. We're going to host FCS Midwest the following week. And then we're going to go on the road to Liberty and open up Conference USA play. If you notice, the record says 5-7 on our 2023 record. That is wrong. They missed that. That was the 22 results. But Liberty beat us 28-42 last year at home. Then we're going to go to Colorado State for a back-to-back road test. We're going to open 3 out of first 4 on the road. It's going to be a tough task to overcome with this new coach and this new system for this team. And we're going to get into some deeper conference play. Sam Houston, we beat them last year on the road 37-34. Then we're going to go on the road to Western Kentucky, who we did drop 13-21. So we're going to be looking to get some payback there. FIU and then Louisiana Tech. We beat one and lost one. We beat FIU 27-14 and lost 10-24 to Louisiana Tech. So we're going to try to win both of those this season. And then Middle Tennessee State, that was a close game again last year, 30-34 loss for the UTEP Miners. Kennesaw State, new team in the league this year again, so we'll see if we can upset them on their first opening season. Going on the road to Neyland Stadium, that is going to be a tough test. I don't know that we can pull that off, but we can try to close this thing out on the road again. We're finishing out back-to-back on the road against New Mexico State, who beat us 7-28 last year at home. So we're going to see how we can shake things out with them. Take a look at our overall roster here. Looks like we got some deep needs. Pretty much everything's a need for this team. This team is not good. You know, you see we got a 74 overall offense, 76 overall defense. When we get in that defense, I really don't know why they're that good. I have not found a gem on our defense yet. Offense, we're going to look into our running backs and our quarterbacks. Cade McConnell Jr. and Skylar Lockerler, we're going to see them battle it out here shortly to see who gets that starting job week 1 against Nebraska. Same with Javon Jackson. We're going to have him battle it out with a couple guys, and we're going to see what happens there. But see, you notice their left end B+ rating. There's no one on the left end or right end that can live up to that rating. This defensive line is abysmal. We'll get into that just a little bit. The projected starting lineup over there is going to be interesting. I think we've got a few position battles that we're going to pay attention to in the first couple of games. So we get out on the defensive side, and Keenan Stewart and Prince Amawali. We're going to have to start learning these names here before we get deep into the season. Again, here we go, looking at the roster here. Skylar Locklear and Cade McConnell, they're going to battle it out. As you can see, two very compatible quarterbacks. One's a little bit younger than the other, but I think we've got two guys that can really shine here. We're going to lean heavily on that offense with them. Their decision-making and their skills are going to lead this team this season. We'll get into the running back situation here in just a minute. It's going to look like I'm looking at Javon Jackson and Darian Trice. And I hope I said his name right. I'm sure I butchered that up. So Javon's our starting halfback right now, but Darian is sure going to give him a run for his money. I like both of these guys in this offensive setup. It's going to be a good battle. Getting the wide receivers here, there's nothing shiny there. Jaden Smith and Trey Goodman both going to have to lead the team as seniors. I mean, that's really all we got. We got some depth there. So, I mean, if one of them do go down, we can back them up. Giovanni Gardier. And then we get into the tight ends, Judah and Zamwa. I hope I said that right. It's going to definitely be our guy. I mean, we got a few years to build around him. Julian Lopez, senior this season, and Nick Hitchens, both guys going to be on their way out. I don't know how much playing time they'll get, but their senior leadership will sure be needed. Offensive line, Isaiah Wright, I think that's our guy that we're going to have to anchor behind on that left side. And outside of that, the left side is weak. As you can see, the center position, weak. I've got to get guys in here to play ball because Otis Pitts, he can probably hold up the right guard spot. And then we got two guys on the right side of the tackle. We'll probably end up scooting some of them guys in on the depth chart to balance the line out just a little bit better. But see what I mean? Here's that left end position. They said it's a B+, but you do not see anything there that says B+. I mean, you got the right end. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maurice Westmoreland, very good right end. So I must have overlooked him in my scouting reports through this early parts of the series here. We're gonna have to definitely rely on Westmoreland. He must have been he is a second team Conference USA, but that's about it. We're going to have to lean on him. Defensive tackle, you saw what we had there, but our linebackers, boy, are they bad. I could skip over the linebackers here pretty quick. I mean, our mics might hold out a little bit. We got to get some decent speed with Jay Call. I think he's going to end up being our starter there at the middle. Dorian Hopkins, that guy's really slow. We may end up moving him up somewhere else because I can't handle slow on the in the middle of the field. That's not my scheme. So cornerbacks, we are you look here, we're gonna run a lot of man and zone. Nobody really shines in either, so we'll probably get burned a lot on the pass. Safeties, we get Corey Chapman, another senior. This team is old. We're going to have to be replacing a lot of guys and hope our youth really develop well. Xavier Smith is a shining spot at the strong safety slot. We'll rely heavily on him. Kicker, punter, that's just another day. So here we go. We're going to get into the position battle. So we're jumping right in here to the position battles with Skylar Locklear taking it off first. The rules are simple. We're going to do the ball will move. They got 4 downs, get 10 yards, score a touchdown, make a turnover. That's how this position battle is going to end. So we go second down here. Hits one straight to Javon Jackson. And Skylar Locklear's looking pretty good on this opening drive here. Just a little short there for the receiver. That throw can be out a little earlier. This one right here, we just get in the dirt. I think that was a bad throw anyways. So here we get a bailout from the wide receiver, moving the ball well, and looks like we're going to try a little back shoulder, and the receiver just didn't stop. I thought he was going to stop there, and receiver with another great slant grab. So here we go. This is a 3rd down and goal. Skylar Locklear's going to roll out and hit one right on the pocket on that outside route. So Cade McConnell gets a rough start here. He fumbles and turns the ball over. We're going to give him 1 second chance. We're going to see how he does. We're going to call this 1st and 10. Just gets the ball out low. This guy's got a little sidearm action, as you see here. And he overthrows his wide open receiver. It's not a good look. We've got a turnover and an overthrown touchdown. I don't know. Cade McConnell is not making a statement for himself, and he's going to finish that off with a pick 6, and we're going to call that for that battle. So we get out here to Javon Jackson Jr., the running back transfer from Austin Peay. And this guy's definitely got the starting job wrapped up, but, it's always good to see some competition, and I think we're going to drive here. We got a 1st and goal, and he gets stopped in the backfield on that play. And doesn't do much outside of that. This goal line offense is going to be a tough situation for the Miners this season. We're going to have to do a lot of outside runs, I think, because Javon Jackson is that guy that can do that. So we get Darian Trice, the backup. He's going to come in and try to earn this starting role and see what he can do. The way we're going to do this is the backup's got to score quicker than the current starter to earn the role, and it's not looking good. He's running out of time here on these 2 runs right here. As you see, he's going to get stuffed. We're going to see what happens, though. He's got one more chance after this, and we're going to give him the same play that Jackson got in on. And here we go. We're going to see if he can do it and make it a one more battle. And he gets stopped, 4th and goal. So that's it. We're going to check out the games next week, and Nebraska is going to be our opening team to play. We're going to set that depth chart with Skylar Locklear as the starting quarterback going into the Nebraska game, and Javon Jackson. We're going to see if these 2 guys can carry the team to at least a moral victory. That's what we're trying to win for this season. School board wants 4 wins. Here we go. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to coming back next time against Nebraska, and we're going to see if we can get a win on the road. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Always appreciated, and I just appreciate y'all sticking this one out, and we will be back. Thanks.